I'm not really sure where I'm going with this video, but I thought I would share it. I've been having this feeling like I should for quite some time, but I wasn't sure, so I'm going to go ahead and do it anyway. And maybe it will be of some blessing or benefit to someone. Today is December 25th, 2022, so Christmas Day. I first started hearing about a wealth transfer, I believe, from Manuel Johnston. And the only reason I paid attention to it was because I've been tracking him since 2020, and a lot of things that he prophesied have come to pass. And I don't want to go into that. I don't want to make this video any longer than it already is. That is the only reason that I even took any stock in it. And he mentioned things like crypto or digital coins. I suggest if you just stumble on this video and you don't know a thing about what I'm going to say, you do some research and look up ISO. I think it means International Standards Organization 222, and start researching that. Start researching CBDCs or central bank digital currencies, and also you might want to research SWIFT, SWIFT, SWIFT. And we are headed the world, every country, toward something new. And I believe it starts soon, like coming year. I am a believer. I'm a Christian. I'm a follower of Christ. I have been since I was 7 years old. I'm in my 60s now. And I started watching all these videos and I started believing and willing to believe. And I've gotten my own little confirmations. And so I have started investing in various ways in digital coins. I've bought some silver, so on. And I've been, yearning and waiting, when's this going to happen? But last night, for the first time, I actually was a little scared about the future, about what's going to happen. That's why I have this picture up, because this isn't about just getting money or wealth. There's a reason for that. Life is going to be very different. So I couldn't sleep last night, and I decided to do what I always do. And I came out to the living room and I sat on the floor and I expressed to God that I was scared, and would He talk to me? And then I opened the Bible at random, like I always do. And I don't want to go into the details, but I'm very paranoid or OCD about that, and I try to make sure that it is as random as possible. And I just don't want to describe it. So I want to be a little vulnerable here, and I'm going to play the video that I recorded to my son last night.
I was a little scared tonight. The last video I saw from Currency 365, he's talking about reset currencies. And he talked about the Iraqi dinar and others. I've been ignoring the Iraqi dinar because I had no idea what it was for. Now I'm beginning to get it. And anyway, so I started getting a little scared because, Joel, this is not just about money. Like, if you step back for a second, this is really happening. And I don't mean the good stuff. I'm talking about the bad stuff is happening. We're headed for something that's very different. Now, on the one hand, I keep thinking about Manuel Johnston's words about we're headed for an adjustment, not a collapse. And then some of these other prophets are talking about other things. But then again, he also mentioned XRP. So I don't know to what degree and when, how bad is next year going to be? I don't know. Because it's one thing to be talking about, what we've been talking about. And it's quite another when you start thinking about reset currencies, because that
I want to interrupt here for a second, and if I have the wrong explanation about what you're about to hear with reset currency, just please forgive me. The point isn't about reset currencies here. The point is that listening to what I heard is what started welling up the fear in me. That's the point of this, of what I'm trying to say here.
means, what it means is that the Iraqi dinar becomes worth more than the dollar. Can you believe that? I mean, that's a messed up world if that happens. Anyway, I don't know how to explain it, but I was getting a little scared for the first time since all this started about the future. I hadn't been till now. And so I came out here to pray and even just to ask God, hey, I still don't know what to do. If you're going to do something this week, I'm still not sure of my plan, my immediate plan, and I want to do the right thing. What do you want me to do? Or are you just going to wait till I need to know and then you'll guide me and I don't have to worry about it?
What I'm referring to there is that we're in the last week of 2022, and supposedly, all the prophets have been saying that, for example, Shiba Inu, the digital coin, is going to start moving. So we are at the last week.
That felt a little better. So then I decided, to do the same thing I always do, open the Bible, right? The way I do. Guess what? Check this out. I just had this circled from who knows when. This is in Job. The first part. He takes off the shackles put on by kings. And the more you study all this, what's been happening, our entire financial system, economic system, educational system, our entire world for our entire lifetime has been constructed by elites. And we don't really know what the truth is about anything. And so we've been in prison. The debts, the whole loan thing, everything. We've been in prison, Joel, even though we don't know it. We don't even know it because that's all we know. He takes off the shackles put on by kings or elites. Now check this out, because God's big on dates with me. I obviously was here on the 5th day of January of this year. And here we are on the 25th of the last month. Okay? Like almost literally 5 days before the end of the year, 5 days after the beginning of the year. I don't know what to say. Of course, he didn't answer my question, but instead he gives me something else.
Well, actually, he did answer my question, but I'll get to that in a second. After I recorded that first one to my son late, I started just reflecting more, and I don't know, something just hit me. I guess it was God nudging me. So I recorded this one, which is further confirmation that I did not land on that verse by chance.
Oh my gosh, this is crazy, Joel. Look, the verse I just showed you, right? Job chapter 12, verse 18. You know that I've been talking about verse 18 forever, but last year, around September, October, even November, I kept getting 12:18, 12:18, 12:18, 12:18, and then it kind of just stopped. And then this year, in November, late October, November again, 12:18, 12:18, 12:18, 12:18, and then it stopped to the point where I thought, okay, on 12:18, something's going to happen. Nothing happened. But yeah, here it is, 12:18. I don't get it.
So here's that verse again. He takes off the shackles put on by kings. And I realized afterwards, well, no, God was answering my question. He's saying essentially that we have been in a prison put on us by kings, by elites, by the globalists, and he's going to take the shackles off. And so what we're going to go through may be turbulent and scary, but it's going to end up being a good thing.